Learn how to save money with EV charger rebates. We know a lot of hotel owners that almost missed some great opportunities. One recently we were working with almost missed out on $15,000 towards the installation of his EV chargers, which was like 70% of the total. He was working with a company. They had looked into it, but not deep enough to realize what all he did qualify for. So one of the places that you're going to find these rebates is your utility company. They're actually one of the larger groups out there that provide rebates for EV chargers. So that's the first place you want to look. We tell all of our potential customers, while we do this for them, but anybody that's kind of looking into it, we always tell everybody, start with your utility company. Many of them have programs that will cover almost 100% of your make-ready cost, which is the cost to get the power out to the parking lot, right? These usually come in some form of rebate to the customer. Every once in a while, you'll see one that gives you kind of a on-the-bill credit, but most of them are going to pay you up front for that. I think there's a couple out there that do like a 50-50 split where they'll give you half of the money now and the rest they take over the coming, as a credit towards your bill. So the best way to find these is actually just go to your utility company's website. You can often find in there, or Google your utility company EV charger rebate together and see what comes up. And then once you get on that website, make sure you're reading through to understand what's really required there, okay? Because a lot of times they have different requirements depending on your utility company. There's also, everyone does a little different about what they will cover and what they won't cover as far as the cost. Like some of them will cover the installation of the charger and the pedestal. Others will not. They'll only cover bringing the wire up. Some will cover putting the concrete in, some don't. So make sure you check into all that and look what's out there. A couple examples that we've run into, like some of them even have different programs. Like Georgia Power here in the state of Georgia has two separate programs. You can only do one or the other. The first is a program where they will do all that make ready for you. So they'll bring in a new service entrance to your property and install everything. And then you then put the chargers in and connect. The other option they do is they will give you a rebate, but you pay for everything, and you put the power in that you need coming off your building or however, and then put your chargers in, and they will then reimburse you a certain amount of money per kilowatt of charger installed. So you want to make sure you're checking in all that, understanding what's required. Also look closely and whoever you're working with, whoever you're talking to help you with all this, make sure that they are paying attention to what's needed, what you need to capture and what you need to do in order to actually qualify for that. Because sometimes there's some specific things. One power company we worked with required that the chargers be capped at 40 amps. And that had to be done by our software and also in the programming. And we needed to provide proof of that, okay? We had another power company that wanted to have access into the back end of our system. So we had to create them a user login so they can get there. So make sure you really understand what's required and what's out there before you jump in and think that you're getting a rebate and it doesn't come through. So if you want more info, we offer free assessments over at Stay in Charge. Just head over to stayincharge.com/EV rebates. And you can see there's some information there, and you can also fill out a little form that we can help you out. I hope this information helps you better understand EV charging. We'll see you on the next video.